Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Spain.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Nicely shaped ball. And they've got rid. And it's Kimmich. Xavi Alonso. Cleared away. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's a really well-measured ball. Thuram.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's free, he has got space. There's a no-nonsense tackle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great vision. Dink through. That's going to go a long way.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Terrific header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Knocks it into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. Byrne cuts out the pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Acrobatic effort! And that is wildly off target. And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. And it's Pedri. And he's intervened well there. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's a goal kick.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, delightful ball. That's the keeper's ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Pedri. He's gone for goal! Beckenbauer clears.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yamal, a player who'd eat. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Kane. Coming on the field.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Xavi Alonso. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Thinks one through.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Can he get on the end of this? And no, that was never going to make it. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? 60 minutes played. Oh, that's well spotted. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Searching pass he's played there. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ambitious ball here. And he's managed to get rid. Into the last quarter of an hour. That is ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Just off target.
Pedri just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
And he's there to get it away. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Costa Curta with the clearance. That's an imaginative pass. And that is as far as it goes. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Spain certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Leverkusen.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Buffon making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Can he get it through? He's in a great position. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rivaldo. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that has found him in acres of space. Oh, that was vital. Still goalless. Cafu. That's a little off target. Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Mbappe! Oh, what a climb!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Spain are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Thuram, not the most accurate pass. And it's De Bruyne. Forlan. Forlan! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cross needs to be, he gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rivaldo, looking for the run. And that is a little undercooked. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Now it's Forlan. He's in a good position here. And De Bruyne! Goal by Leverkusen! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Bayer Leverkusen have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager...
Shevchenko! Loose ball now, and there's a check. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yamal, decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Takes a shot. And it's Son Heung-min. He's gone for goal! And it's come back out to him. He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only two. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Knocks it out wide. Tries to pass it through. No, it's come to nothing. Thuram, and the pass is intercepted. Rivaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's put paid to a promising move. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rijkaard. De Bruyne looking understandably energised after his goal. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rivaldo running with the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. De Bruyne looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Shot, surely! Oh, he's really drilled it. Spain with the corner, they're first. Van Bouten getting this one clear. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Spain have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Costa Curta. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. De Bruyne. That is lovely. De Bruyne on a charge down the left.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Yamal taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little shot at goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Big header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's taking no chances there. And this is Owen. An uncompromising challenge. Oh, this looks sharp. Danger averted for now. And they're quick to get it back. Looking to play him in. It's a goal kick. Oh, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Quality ball. Shevchenko! Tries to pass it through. A probing pass. Throw in. Rijkaard. Messi.
Spain really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Look at this, it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Atletico Paranense clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Mbappe. Messi goes for a shot! And they've got rid. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Van der Ven. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Spain may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Oh, that's ambitious! Oh, split-second reaction!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Great chance here to level it up. Messi! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Atletico Paranaense grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yamal. And he welcomes it in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And Shevchenko! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Atletico Paranaense really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Rijkaard. That's a little off target. Spread it left. Back into the middle. Owen!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Little pass back. Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Yamal.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw.
He's gone for goal. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yamal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And it's Son Heung-min. Gets a good foot in there. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument.
Smoking is only permitted in
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Looking for the run. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, can they get him away? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. Now who's going to be first to this? Azar. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Yaya Toure.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
This looks promising. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Tries to play it through. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Son. He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Half an hour played now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Short changes him with that pass. Yamal, he's got away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Beckenbauer, and it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. A probing pass. That is good alertness. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apology. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please turn your
An
attention
intriguing
to the
half,
screen
lacking
for
only in goals.
information
The score
provided by the local
0-0.
police.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nesta. Alcantara. And he's forced to go back. Great vision. Thuram. Yamal. That's gone for a throw-in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is...
Takes the shot! Decent enough try.
Lamine Yamal has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And it's Shevchenko. Quarter of an hour into the second half. No, that's been intercepted. Yaya Toure. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, super ball. Shevchenko!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No way through. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Brilliant save from Boot and Bernardo Silva! And it's in! That could turn out to be a huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko, Beckenbauer.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Could be danger here. Messi, look at the space here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 14, Hazard. Coming on the field.
Can he get on the end of this?
20, Lautaro Martinez.
Oh, easy
Number
pickings there.
27,
Beckenbauer.
Jorginho.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Some really good ball movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Taken back almost at once. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yamal. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko. There's the hit! Oh, he's hit the bar! They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Messi. Now the ball in. And he's there to get it away. Thuram. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Jordan Henderson. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, just over.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for a runner. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Spain really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nesta. And Mendes. And here's Son Heung-min. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's definitely not his best. Xavi Alonso. Son Heung-min. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Rummenigge. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a brilliant interception. Beckenbauer. Yamal. Beckenbauer. Tries a deft little ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rummenigge. And it's Messi. And claimed it back swiftly. There's the whistle for half-time.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, can he finish? And it's in! The second half sparked straight into life. We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He's beaten and Shevchenko! Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham finds himself offside. Son Heung-min is herring after that one. Cannavaro. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's fabulous. Shevchenko! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Quality ball. And Shevchenko! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Shevchenko has a shot! And that tested the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, super find. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They're back within reach! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Coming on the field is...
Spain give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Seedorf. Goes down, but nothing given. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Seedorf. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nakata. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cannavaro. And here's Shevchenko. The muscular approach does pay off here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Shevchenko. An uncompromising challenge. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
And a quick reminder
So, Jim, how do
today
you
to
reflect
please
on
take
what
all
we've
the
seen?
outer bins
Well, Peter,
located by
I
the
really
entrance
couldn't
gate.
see what
Thank
this
you
team
very
was
much
trying
for
to
your
achieve,
cooperation.
whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. No, he's just shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides see...
Cruyff! It's loose and there's and it's come back out to him. That is decidedly lacking. He won't be happy with that one. Spread it left. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Shevchenko. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
And that has been cleared. So we're still where we started right now. Messi. And it's Bellingham. That ball looks a good one. Oh, super ball!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Spain are clearly playing a patient game here.
Chance for a shot! He can get that clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Shevchenko. Big chance! One-on-one! And the ball is out of play. And he's there to retrieve it. Shevchenko. Rummenigge. And here's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, nicely intercepted. Maldini. And it's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Thuram is there to clear. Rijkaard. Rijkaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good alertness. And here's Shevchenko. Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. Cruyff. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
After the final whistle today.
Here we go again then.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Xavi Alonso. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here, and he shoots! That's going to go a long way. Stood up well to him there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Griezmann.
Griezmann really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a promising position. Cannavaro with the clearance. Short changes him with that pass. No way through. Just about up to the hour now. That's a shade optimistic. He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And the counter is on. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Bellingham. And he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And smartly reclaimed. And he's in on goal. And Shevchenko! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the shot! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was casual, it was careless, takes a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Spain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to complete the turnaround. The comeback is complete! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
There's the shot! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Well, he's having a hit! Costa Curta. Nakata. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. 5 minutes to add. Nicely spread. Thuram. And it's Cruyff. Done delicately. Oh, crap. He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Now it's Villa. Cannavaro. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Security staff for each
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution for Spain, number 7, Johan Cruyff. Coming on to replace him is number 8.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Substitution in progress.
Spain displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Nakata at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Nesta. Beckenbauer. Looking for options for movement. And here's Son Heung-min. Costa Curta. Bale proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nakata. for Bale. Bale powering forward here. Bale! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And that has been knocked clear. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. Bale. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is one way to stop him. Extra time reaches half-time.
And a quick reminder today.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. No, he's seen through all of that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. David Villa. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. Shevchenko, aimed beyond the defence. Looking for a runner. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. And this is Bale. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Nesta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. In with the challenge. Now it's Villa. And that is a little undercooked. So that's it. It is all over. Spain did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
This is a
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again.
Yamal! It's hit the upright. Oh, good read.
That's great position.
It's Son Heung-min! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram. Played out towards the right wing. Beckenbauer is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? That is some save from Khan. Oh, it's a nice idea. Son Heung-min! He's done very well to get to that.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Knocks it into space. That pass has been well intercepted. Mohamed Salah. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Buffon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Tries from a long way out. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's their second corner of the game. There's the header! Oh, quality save! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Spain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to make it 1-0. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Searching pass he's played there. This looks promising. Costa Curta. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Son Heung-min, looking for the run. Son Heung-min, he's picked his way through. It's Son Heung-min! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the second half gets underway.
Spain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Thuram.
Spain are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mendes clears it away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That's a little off target. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Beckenbauer. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Spain are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Takes a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Lamine Yamal has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net. Spain are all square. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Spain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Pete.
And Shevchenko!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Son Heung-min. Shot could be on. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 4 coming up here. Van der Ven tries to clear. He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all. Toure gathers from the goal kick. No way through. Salah. Played into space.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary. And time is up. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
On public transportation today.
Your final
Please
thoughts, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed and athleticism, and a really intelligent reading of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that he's among the very best in the current crop of English defenders. He has been excellent.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Son Heung-min. Spain are looking to break at pace. And it's Messi. Vids, Messi. He is through here. Brilliantly cut out.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Hazard has it out wide and in space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Vids.
Spain really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Vids.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Just eases him off the ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Son Heung-min. Beckenbauer. Nicely spread. Threads one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yamal. He's having a go! And the ball's come loose here. Vids. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer. Now, can they get him away? Messi picks it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Knocks it into space. Oh, super find. Tries a shot! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Spain head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again then. Spain carrying a 1-goal lead. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Still just a single goal between the sides. And the pass is intercepted. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Takes a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product. And
oh, he's been caught napping! Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now.
they may end...
Oh no, what has happened here? He's gone for goal! And that would have won it.
Beckenbauer really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Turkey are looking to go forward now. That is good alertness. Oh, shooting chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Shevchenko really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Shot at goal! That's going to go a long way. Shevchenko producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's been... Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, bang on target. And that will be it. Spain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Sport.